Incora is a leading independent distributor and global provider of innovative supply chain solutions. And I'm delighted to be joined by Puddifoot here, who's here to tell us a bit more. Now, supply chain resilience, that's a big topic at the moment. What are you seeing on the ground?
Well, firstly, it's great to be here. We're at London MRO, and this show is growing year on year. I mean, it's incredible, and I think it indicates the state of the industry, which is buoyant. But what we're seeing is demand is still outstripping capacity, and that goes across the industry, and that's the biggest challenge we all face, and really where Incora can step in.
Can you give us any specific examples of where you're seeing demand being outstripped by supply?
What we're seeing is availability of product, and we will have numerous customers requesting the same parts, and the number of suppliers to manufacture those parts is limited. So, resilience in the supply chain is key, and really this is where our solutions, whether it be investments or certainly smart signal sending to suppliers, is key.
What about aftermarket innovation? How's technology driving the market at the moment?
Tools that help us predict what to buy and what customers want is key. The benefit that we have is that Incora has many years experience. We are suppliers to the big four engine manufacturers globally, not just on the OEM side, but also on MRO. Now, if we are talking about OEM, we're talking about a bill of materials and a build rate, which is relatively easy to forecast. When we're talking about MRO, it's about history. And what we have at Incora is many years of history of supplying those engine manufacturers and using all that big data with the smart AI tools that we have today enables us, one, to predict better, to then be able to give a signal to our suppliers and thereby certainty to our customers in terms of meeting their requirements.
Now, you mentioned big data. How is data helping drive or inform the advice you're giving to your clients?
Well, it's all about the big data that we have. So this many years of supplying parts and receiving bill of materials. We have two options here. One option is you buy everything. Significant investment. You've covered every eventuality, but that's not sustainable. So we need to use the AI tools that we have to be able to predict when to do a deep investment, when to actually buy less of the part, because obviously the demand is going to be less. And that's the key. Either way, it's about trying to give the customer and the supplier as much certainty as possible.
So really, this is that certainty in an uncertain world.
It is. I mean, coupled with that big data and that accuracy of information is the scalability we have at Incora, with operating facilities across the world, from Singapore, China, to across the US, in UK, in Europe. That gives us the scale and the ability to then deliver the product to our customers.